Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's very nice to see you today. I'm going to show you some pretty cool stuff. First and foremost, my name is Casey Comet, and I'm glad you're here. I have a variety of mental issues. Nothing too crazy, but they affect my day-to-day life every once in a while. I like to make the most of it and buy myself toys about it, specifically fidget toys. I'm not really sure how to introduce everything. I guess I'll just... So I usually keep my fidget toys in a bin back here next to my records and my markers and stuff, but it looks messy, so I covered it. So I covered all that stuff with this tarp that I was gifted. This tarp is actually, it was actually at my prom, and the wonderful lady that set up the decor was like, would you like some of these tarps? And I was like, yeah, I'll take all of them. Yes. I guess I'll start with my poppets. Those are kind of bland. I have two poppets. This one I got from my best friend, Teddy. It is one of my favorite fidget toys that I have. It has little dinosaurs on the bubbles. Also, don't mind the makeup splotch. I don't remember how that happened. It makes very nice sounds. Pop very crisp. This is my other one. My mom bought this for me. I don't know where. It doesn't pop quite as nice, because sometimes the little bubbles get like stuck, but I still like it. I feel like it's a cheap poppet, but a good one. Also, it's a yellow heart. I love hearts. I have this. This is one of my least favorite ones that I've bought. I got it at a Dollar Tree. It does that. I don't really like that noise though. Also, it gets stuck sometimes. Okay, this is a Tangle. I really like Tangles. This one, I really like the colors. I got it at a Second and Charles bookstore, and I very much enjoy it. You can also take apart the little bits and put them back together. One of my these little noodle parts like broke, I guess, because when I would click it back together, it would fall back out. So then I just took it out and I threw it away, and now it's back to normal, so it's pretty nice. I use this one pretty often in public because it's not very noisy. It's just a little squeaky. And it's cool to look at. So, conversation starter. It's just one of my favorites. It's very helpful. This one was recommended by my boyfriend's aunt. She has ADHD, so she knows some pretty good fidget recommendations. She had one of these. She brought it to me when I was having a hard week. Hers was purple, I think, and since I liked it so much, I thought I'd buy myself one. The thing about these is that when you push in the little bubbles, they pop back out by themselves. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of noisy, and it gets kind of gross, but I like it. This is just some bubbles. I like these. I put bubbles in here because you know, when you have a panic attack, it's hard to breathe sometimes. So if you try to focus your breathing on something else, if you're capable, such as blowing bubbles, it's very relaxing. Also, my cat likes bubbles, so we like bubbles here. My cat actually has her own bubbles. They're Blue's Clues bubbles. You know those fidget cubes? This is like a fidget cube, but more. It's a dodecahedron, which is a 12-sided sphere thing, and it has all kinds of doodads to do all kinds of things. There's like there's some texture, there's buttons, there's like twisty things, There's like a joystick, buttons again, switches, all kinds of stuff. I really like this, but I don't take it out in public very often because it's noisy. I do hold it like this though, because then I can just like walk around with it like this, let it go, all that fun stuff. I really like this. I really like the colors too. It reminds me of like a Meow Wolf. Here's a Slinky. I really like silver Slinkies. I think they're the nicest to look at because they're shiny. But they make your hands smell gross, and my cat broke this one. It does that. She likes Slinkies too. She was playing with it and her nail got stuck, and so it's like this now. Fantastic. I don't know what these are. I don't know what they're called. But they stick to each other. They're nice and cute. I think I got these at like a birthday party or something for my little cousin. There's an eyelash. And I figured out that they can stick to each other, which I think is pretty neat. I like these colors. I think they're nice. I think they go together well. The only thing about these is that for some reason they gather a lot of hair, which I do not like. Grosses me out. Other than that, these are great. I love the texture. I like the sound. I like these colors. They're pretty great. This, as you can see, is pretty gross. But it does this. It's fantastic. I love this. I also recently watched a video. I watched a TikTok of a person cutting one of these open, and you would think it's like water, but it's like slime. There's slime in here, which I guess makes more sense for like the way that it feels. But I thought it was water or some kind of like, you know, acid. I don't know. My friends broke this. Look, his face. Ooh, he's dusty. Look at his, look, they broke him. Now he's a little guy. I used to love, when I was little, I used to love these worm things that were like, they had a light up ball in it and it would make a nice sound if you shook it. And they had these little hairs on it. I used to love those things. So I got this as a gift and I was ecstatic. And then I found out you could buy these at Dollar Tree, so it's pretty great. Then I got a bunch of monkey noodles. I think you see them pretty often these days, because you know, everybody's got a fidget toy now. These are really good. These are very durable. Like, I haven't torn one yet. They don't get that gross. Easy to clean if you have to. These ones are kind of dusty right now. I got this at Family Dollar. It's kind of like a little controller. I feel like you see these around a lot too. This one, I like it because this has like some resistance to it. And there's two little ones of these, and this one is just like a quick one. Wait, just kidding. This one is a quick one. It just spins around like that. This one is like a clicky one. And then there's some buttons. These ones click, and these ones just squish. These ones squish down. There's some texture right there. A little spinny thing. It doesn't spin very well. A switch. And this thing. This one's my favorite. It's very loud. But I like to pull on it like this. But if you accidentally let go, it's noisy. Okay, these, you're not prepared. A rainbow slug. I don't know what they're supposed to be called. That's what I've heard. This is a poor quality rainbow slug. I love him anyway. He's a little fat. He doesn't move around too easy. But he makes a nice sound. This is a nice quality rainbow slug. They move around really easy. She's got a purple face. She makes a lovely sound. There's the face. Lovely face. Honorable mention, I made these when I was in like 11th or 10th grade. They roll, these little beads roll, and they have nice things on them. This one says ribbit, like a frog. That's why it's green. This one says drink water because I have problems. This one is stretchy, which I enjoy. It says, I think it says and it was all because it's yellow, you know, like that one song. And then there's a star. Wow. It got me through high school. Before I was brave enough to ask for fidget toys. And now I have tons of them. Okay, before we get to my favorite things, I'm going to show you these that I made. I like to make sensory bottles. I make them for my little cousins most of the time, because if you have a child, you need to put them in timeout, but keep them there and quiet. Make a sensory bottle. You get like an empty water bottle, you put halfway warm water, and then you put in some like glitter or beads or whatever you want to put in there, and put in a lot of it, and then you fill up the rest of the bottle with glue, and then it's like you turn it over and it like falls really nice. It's lovely. After I made those for the children, I was like, I want one, and so I made myself a bunch of small ones, and I think a normal one somewhere, but I have a lot of empty pill bottles that I don't know what to do with, so I made these. This one I think is my most successful one because it has a lot of glitter, so it's beautiful. And it moves around a lot because, you know, there's lots of glitter, lots of glue. It's great. There's little diamonds in there. It's lovely. I love it. I love watching it right now because it's in the sun. It's gorgeous. So these are really easy to make. So if you have any empty pill bottles you don't know what to do with, but you kind of want to keep them because you're a gremlin, make those. Last but not least, my absolute favorite, thinking putty. I go to college now, like an adult. And also like an adult, I spend my money on things I don't need sometimes. And that would be this crazy Arnold's thinking putty. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? So I just bought a little one because it was like $1, and I was like, you know, I'll try it. It was called like Stardust or something, and it was lovely. I don't know where it went. It was glittery. I enjoyed it. And after I noticed that I sat through my hour-and-a-half of lunch playing with it outside, next to a tree, I was like, I guess I need more of this because this is fantastic. So I went to the store. I bought a giant one. A week later, I bought this mermaid one. It glows in the dark. And then finally, for like my week of the finals, I got this one because I have a problem. This one glows in the dark. It's Monstrosity Thinking Putty. I really like this one. It's a little upsetting to some people, much like most of my interests. I took the liberty of warming it up a little bit so you don't have to watch it break all unsatisfyingly. It's kind of gross because one day my little cousin found it and he's a little boy, and so it's just gross now. Yeah, it has eyeballs in it, which I love. Love eyeballs. Squish it back in the container. Glow in the dark mermaid tail thinking putty. I really like this one because the texture of it is phenomenal. It's got like glitter in it, but it's not the kind of glitter that gets all over your hands. I don't like that kind of glitter. It's purple. It's supposed to glow in the dark. I haven't tested if these glow in the dark actually because I forget about them. I hope this is entertaining because it's entertaining for me. I have Crazy Erin's Hide Inside Jumbled Jungle Thinking Putty. You are supposed to find all these little animals in there. This one is really nice for like panic attacks as well. This one has a little task involved, so then you get your mind off whatever you're stressed about. Enter the jungle with caution. You can never be sure what may emerge. Keep keen eyes peeled. How fast can you find all 6 animals? See? A task. I like this one because of the texture, but the leaves also stab you sometimes because they're kind of sharp. Also, this one makes the most, like, noise. It, like, crackles a lot, and I like that. Yes. I guess I can find all 6 animals real quick. Here's all the 6 of the animals. I'm gonna look for them. I like to make it like a plate. I found one. Here's a tiger. Here's a little bear. It's supposed to look kind of sad, but mine looks really cute. Ooh, here's the pig. Get out of here. A blue bear and a red tiger. I don't know what this is that I just found. I found a rectangle. Since when are there blue striped rectangles in the jungle? Look at that. No. A tiger and a blue bear. Oh, there it is. Tiger. Look at him. He's so lovely. Blue bear. There's a hair in it. It's all my fault. Penny lanes in my ears and in your ears and in my eyes and in your eyes. And I wonder if that the bear! Look at this man. Look at him. I don't know if you saw that. I never know if you can see anything. Okay. I found everything. I stuck it all to this can to show you. Doo-doo-doo. Everybody's here. Having a jungle party. And stick them back in. And that is all of my fidget toys. Unless I have some in a bag somewhere that I forgot about. If you're embarrassed to bring fidget toys out in public, but you genuinely need them, don't be embarrassed. Literally nobody cares. Unless it's noisy and you're in somewhere where it's supposed to be quiet, then people care. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a nice day. I went to the chiropractor today, so I have to drink a lot of water. You should drink a lot of water too. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Bye!